We're recording. We are live Newsday Tuesday. Let my friend, how you doing?
I am doing great. And Rome, you are looking quite dapper today.
Appreciate it.
I'm
It's,
gonna, I'm gonna
it's the
take
new
off these
thing now.
glasses so I can try to stay up. Where are you shopping?
H&M.
Ah, very good. Very good. And there's a lot of those around. I don't even remember where I got this, but Mrs. B just got me this turtleneck for my birthday, so I figured I should wear it on TV, right?
Yeah, that's a nice one too.
Thanks, thanks. Yeah, the trick with turtlenecks is you want them to fit right. If they're too tight or they're too light, too tight's really rough on you and everybody who's walking around you. And and too loose, it looks bad. It looks bad. So you gotta get it just right. But Mrs. B, she's the best. She always takes care of me. And so you've been good. I haven't seen you in a little while.
Yeah, been good working. Keeping myself busy.
Yeah, we've been crushing ratings. NBC's doing quite well in the numbers too, which is good. And now we're already, believe it or not, getting ready for February ratings because, I've told you about this before in TV, it really one rating period backs up right to the other one once they get started. Usually, so the ratings go November, February, May. And then there's one in July, but it's not really well regarded because a lot of folks are on vacation. So that's the sort of the time of the year where we settle down a little bit and we, work on our freedom of information requests and all those kinds of things, because sometimes those take quite a few months to get those for investigative stories. But that's not what we're talking about today. Today, we've got just Tuesday News Day and
Right.
a lot going on.
A lot. So what I've been watching is Batwoman. You ever see
Really?
Batwoman? Yeah.
No, I've heard about it. I haven't watched it, but who's in that? Is that on TV or is it a movie or?
It's on Tubi.
Oh, Tubi, Tubi.
Yeah. It's pretty
Okay,
good
I don't
too.
get that. But is it good?
Yeah, pretty good. Um, so real quick, the sister, there's two twin sisters, and then one of them's evil, and one of them's good. One of them supposedly died, but they didn't find her, so she was the evil one. So it gets like real crazy as you're watching it.
And what's this called again?
Batwoman, Batman's
Bat.
cousin.
Okay, Batwoman. Because I remember Catwoman,
Yep,
but I
that
don't
was a
remember
good one too.
Batwoman.
Yeah. When I seen it, I'm like, I didn't know there was a Batwoman, so I started watching it.
All right, that's good to know. All right, Batwoman. I'll tell you what I'm watching. Just NFL. I was all right. I guess I got to stop with that. But I mean, that's I watch a lot this time of the year. But what was the series we just watched? It was about these psychiatrists, and it was on Apple. And what's his name was in it? Richard, not Richard Gere. A really famous actor, but it was yeah, just Apple, and I can't remember. It was a guy called Shrinks or Shrinking or something. That sort of slang term for psychiatrists.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford, that was it. Harrison Ford was in it. It was really good. I think we hit the end of the season. You know how you binge it and then all of a sudden that's it. But that was it.
Oh yeah. Some shows go by real quick too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm watching. NFL too.
Okay. Sports team of the week, UConn.
Really? And now, which UConn? Men's, women's, football, basketball?
Women.
How are they doing?
I think they're doing good.
All right. I've been meaning to catch a game. Some of them they're hard to get because I think the men are on SNY and those aren't always over the air available or on your streaming service. But I think I listened to a women's game on the radio one night while I was just doing the dishes or something. But that's the last time I had heard anything about the women. The one thing I saw a headline, and I'm really happy to hear it. It said that AZ Fudd, who I think was out last year with an ACL, and she was doing really well. She had some kind of catastrophic injury. I can't remember what it was, but I think it was an ACL. And she she was really doing well. She was starting to step up because I think she's like a sophomore, junior, senior now. She's an upperclassman. She's been with the team a few years, and she really was starting to step up. And then bad injury. So I'm glad to hear that. My wife loves watching the UConn women, just like watching the men. One of my stories today is about the UConn men, but we'll get to that in a minute. But glad you're watching the women. I'm watching our sports team of the week, Buffalo Bills. Did you
Oh,
see that game on
I
Monday or
didn't.
Sunday?
I didn't.
Well, snow game. So it's already a winner, right? Who doesn't
Yep.
love a snow game? But then that Josh Allen play where he threw the ball, Amari Cooper caught it, and then shuffled it back to him. And then he ran in for the touchdown. So the way that's actually scored is that he threw the touchdown and he scored the touchdown. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's a fun guy. So the Buffalo's a fun team to watch, and this may be finally the year they do it. But I know they're saying that about Detroit also. So you can only have one Super Bowl winner. What about food, Rome? What are you eating these days?
Trying to get healthy, like on the healthier side. Eating a lot of broccoli.
Good. I mean, I swear, it's what it says right here on mine. Food of the week, healthy stuff. I'm trying to be better too. You just got past Thanksgiving. You know you're going to be naughty at Christmas. But in between, you can do stuff. And, I'm eating a lot of salad, but I always do. But even eating more fruit and more veggies. I'm trying to have less bread, less butter. I don't have that much butter.
Salad. I love salad. I eat a lot of salad.
Good. Good. What kind of salads?
I like it plain. There's one salad. What's it called? It has feta cheese in it. I think it's like a Greek salad.
I just had one this weekend. I never used to like them, and now I'm starting to like them.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
my favorite one.
Yeah, it's good. And I don't know what Greek dressing is, but that's what I put in it, and it's really good. And
Yeah.
feta and olives. You get me hungry, Rome. Dinner's pretty soon. Um, but yeah, feta and olives. Yeah, it's tasty. It's good. I'm with you there. So feta salad, 100%. It doesn't even have that meat on it. If it
Oh
does,
no.
it does. I'm trying to cut back on the red meat even more than we are already, which is hard. I'm not gonna lie. I like it, but you can do without it more than you think. It just takes a little bit of planning, a little bit of determination. All right. Well, that was the fun stuff. I guess I should do the news, huh? Because
Yeah.
we got
What's
news.
going on?
We got news. We got news. The funeral for former Governor Jody Rell was held in Hartford this Tuesday afternoon. She was lying in state at the Capitol this morning. Hundreds attended the funeral service at the Cathedral of St. Joseph in Hartford. She was eulogized, of course, by Governor Ned Lamont, also former radio personality Ray Dunaway from WTIC 1080, and her children, Michael Rell, who up until recently was in Wethersfield Town Government, and a daughter, Meredith O'Connor. Other news. Our Connecticut State Police have arrested a 42-year-old Ellington man who they said was naked and walking around a restaurant. This happened really recently. State troopers responded to a restaurant on Merrow Road after getting reports a man was naked inside the restaurant. And the owner said that he was fully clothed when he came in. He sat at the counter and asked for a menu. Then soon after, he went into the bathroom. And he was naked when he came out 10 or 15 minutes later and started walking through the restaurant. And there were families in there with kids. So clearly, I had to arrest the guy. And hopefully he gets figured out whatever the heck was going on there. But that's tough. And then, of course, my last fun story is the men Huskies. I'm so glad you brought up the women because we need some bright light. The men, after two straight championships, ate a little humble pie out at the Maui tournament. They lost 3 straight games. Coach
Oh
Hurley
man.
apparently got pretty toe up after the first game because the reffing, he had a lot of questions about. I believe he even got a technical. And so things just went south there when he was fuming about the officiating and everything else. They lost to Colorado. First, they lost to Memphis, and then they lost to Dayton in the 7th place game. So now the Huskies have gone from number 2 to number 25 in the poll. They're lucky that they're still in it. I imagine they're going to bounce back. And you'll have some great weather to be reading up and watching basketball, because you probably heard we're going to get some snow in Connecticut tomorrow night going into Thursday. Let's see. Everybody gets all excited about the first snow of the year, and that map at NBC Connecticut, it keeps changing, as it would and should.
Right.
But the northern half of the state, or maybe it was the northern half of the state this morning, was the forecast. Today's Tuesday, December 3rd, where we're recording. Just if your listeners are watching or watchers are checking this out in a day or two. But earlier today, it was the top half of Connecticut where we live was all getting snow, and the bottom half, the mushy stuff. Now that line seems to be creeping up closer to like Enfield. So get ready for schmutz. Right. If it happens at night, Rome, you got the better shot, because dang it, it's cold out. I ran on Monday. It was 22 degrees. So if we get it overnight, we're going to get some frosty. But we get it during the day, it's going to be sort of schmutz. We're not going to like it very much. And then besides watching NBC Connecticut for the weather, we had a really big investigation we did back a few weeks back, talking about electricity. And certainly you can't see it on TV right now, but you can go on our website and check it out. And I urge you and your listeners and viewers to do that. It is a story about another hidden way that our electricity prices are going to be going up in the near future. And it may be something that really the state and local leaders need to get a handle on, because it could go up even further. You got to watch the story and you'll see. But it's on NBCConnecticut.com.
Yeah, mine was up a little bit higher than usual.
Yeah, this is something you're not going to see probably till next year. But it has to do with the way that they maintain their transmission lines. And are they spending way more than they should because they get a guaranteed rate of return on infrastructure spending? They get like a 10% rate of return, which is like profit, essentially. So they're going to propose these projects, and the question is, do we need them? But watch the story. Check it out. And Rome, I'll see you, I guess, in 2 weeks, because I got to take some vacation. I've been working, and they said you got to relax. So I'll see you in 2 weeks. Does that sound good?
Sound good.
All right. Well, Rome, good to see you. You're looking so dapper. I love the jacket on you. Nice look.
Thank
and
you.
all your Instagram posts, you've been looking great. So keep it up.
Thank you.
I'm gonna copy some of your threads.
Make sure you enjoy your days off.
I will. Who knows? Maybe I'll send you a picture.
All right.
Take care, Rome.
All right. Take care.
All right. See you next time.
See you.